appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium, home field of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Gamecocks will kick this away to get us going. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Takes the handoff. It's Young. He gets loose. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, for this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief, but I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And now the handoff. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Takes a hit but lets it fly. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 3rd down instead.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. they'll ride the back again here. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He made the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Ball handed off. Fighting off the defender. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
He's running out of time here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. To the air, it's Dampier. Receiver makes the catch.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. Looking for a man. Catch made on the out route. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
They'll try the option play here. Breaks free. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Now they'll run it on the toss. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Dampier. And the pass is incomplete. An important third down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Grab behind the line. It's Gibson. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. For the last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Well, a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Oh, and the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one. Going to set up a third down play.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play. Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target, and now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
The play fake on first down. Close to the tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You can throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Grab behind the line. It's Gibson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Offense moving closer to the line of game after that catch. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Some hard running there through a tackle. And he shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Back to pass. It's Sellers. The short completion of the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a third down play. Can he make it to the marker? That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Goes out of bounds after a solid gain.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
And the Gamecocks pick up enough for a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Gamecocks are going to cash in here in the red zone. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, South Carolina. That's how you finish a play.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs to the run after the catch for the touchdown.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. After the blocked PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Back to pass. It's Dampier. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there and a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Breaks an open space. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Look at my quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Second down after that previous play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to settle out and bring the pressure.
To throw, it's Dampier. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. In the clear at the 25. And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
1st and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. And they'll try the quarterback sneak. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, tied.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Gives it to the back. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Dropping back. It's Sellers. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here, the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
QB keeper all the way. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Second down play coming up. Oh. Looking for a gap. It's Gibson. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Bama.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
PAT makes it a 12-point lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Bringing pressure. Hit just as he throws the ball.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Quick completion to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. And the Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. 6 points for the special teams.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. The game makes it second and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got fourth and inches.
A running play called on fourth down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Ball handed to the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Alabama. They continue to roll up the score. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That means the score, Alabama 35, South Carolina 9.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense is back out there on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Handoff heading left. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Now getting creative. The handoff to the wide receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. The Gamecocks looking to run some tempo here.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just...
Here he goes. And he rolls it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, this is a danger when a defense gets too comfortable. Here they hone in on the action to one side, and the reverse catches him completely off guard for the big score. Great call by the offense to catch this defense napping.
Going after, not right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First play of the drive, they look to the right. Breaking free at midfield. He's in the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, tied. They are pouring it on now.
That's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They call the counter play. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Oh, a reverse. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
Third down after that running play. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and he fumbles. Offense recovers the fumble. He keeps going. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And then first down, right back to the running game. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
So second down after the incompletion. Using his legs, it's Glover.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. They look to throw it here on second down. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
The reception, that's about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Dropping back, it's Sellers. It's an out route, the catch made. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. The Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. The offense threatening now, first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal.
White 18, Rocky switch, black 18.
They're going to run it here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
They're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is four-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
As we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a third and goal.
Black 14.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on fourth down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, South Carolina.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely throws the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. To throw, it's Sellers. They got him. It's a sack. 2-point try fails, and they can't cut into the lead. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? That's reeled in. It's Williams. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it falls incomplete.
This offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Touchdown, Bama. And the route is on. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down.
And your South Carolina Gamecocks will take over 1st and 10.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Caught by the receiver. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Wants to throw it. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. It tests the middle to get stopped. That run goes nowhere.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He'll hand it off. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make the accurate throws.
The Soft were able to bring him down quickly. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They continue to roll up the score.
Chris, is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Return begins inside the 10. And the returner is brought down.
And your South Carolina Gamecocks will take over 1st and 10.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. There's contact on the throw. Caught over the middle. It's Glover. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hand. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the 1st down.
The Gamecocks are in the red zone now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Bennett. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. And the Gamecocks will line up now. It's first and goal. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. To throw, it's Sellers. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. They get closer, but now they line up on third and goal from the 1. Out of the gun now on third down. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
Looking to throw here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. As the first down is still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. You know, for the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Trying to run it. It's Young. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
This game is clearly wrapped up, with the offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. Here's a handoff on first and goal. Touchdown, Alabama. They are pouring it on now.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
63, South Carolina, 36.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your South Carolina Gamecocks will take over first and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To the air, it's Sellers. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
There's the handoff. So no gain in what's going to be the final play. The clock is at 0-0. Well, this was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.